Well, at 4:47, let's talk now about that most accurate forecast, because I mentioned some changes kicking in that temperatures will be lower, but winds are also cranking up. And already we've got wind advisories issued across northern Arizona. They're not in effect just yet. You'll notice a timestamp on those, in effect from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. But that's the period of time when we're going to get the strongest winds, and they're for northern Arizona, basically areas along the Mogollon Rim all the way up to the Utah border. We're also under those alerts across portions of Yavapai County. No alerts for the Phoenix metro area itself, but our winds will be picking up. They're just going to be much stronger in other parts of our state. And because of the strong winds and the very dry conditions, we know the fire risk is high, but these winds could help spread any wildfires pretty quickly that get started. So any wildfires that get started, they could help spread those fires pretty quickly. So wind advisories are in place across northern Arizona, but also fire weather warnings or red flag warnings across areas north of the Mogollon Rim, parts of northwest Arizona too, those in effect for today. And what you're seeing here in the tan, those are fire weather watches across southeast Arizona that could be upgraded to warnings. They will be in effect for tomorrow, as we're going to track these stronger breezes today and into tomorrow before they ease up a bit by Friday and then pick back up again this weekend. So here in the valley, we're looking for breezy conditions, gusts as high as about 25 miles an hour, but you'll notice northern Arizona winds will be stronger, gusts as high as 40 to 50 miles an hour. So windy afternoon. Something else to note, those winds will be coming out of the southwest. So if you're along I-40 and you're traveling east to west, of course, along I-40, just know that you may get some stronger crosswinds too. And it's all due to this area of low pressure. It's to our north, and it's going to stay to our north initially, but it's increasing those winds across the state. We're going to get some clouds too as we head into this afternoon. Partly cloudy, but it's staying dry. Then tomorrow, partly cloudy as well. That storm system still to our north. Eventually, that area of low pressure begins to push east. Another one moves in right behind it. And by the weekend, that's going to increase those winds again. And there's going to be a slight chance for a few showers along the Mogollon Rim and northeast Arizona. And by slight, I mean like a very slim chance. We're talking about a 10 to 20% chance. I wish it was higher, but that's really it as we remain pretty dry. So not a lot to work with the storm system moving in as far as moisture goes. And we're going to stay dry here in the valley, just mostly sunny, with those winds again increasing in speed as we go through the weekend. As you look at the 7-day forecast too, you're going to notice that we still do not have any rain chances here in the valley, but temperatures are going to be a little lower. So that's a little bit of good news. After 13 days in the month of April, straight days of temperatures in the 90s, we're going to drop out of the 90s for a few days here. Today, we're starting out with temperatures in the 60s across much of the valley. Gilbert, good morning. You're checking in at 60 degrees. It's 65 in Tempe. Peoria, you're right at 64. Across Arizona, 40s and 50s across northern Arizona, with highs in the low 60s right now. In western Arizona, Bullhead City checking in at 63, and Phoenix Sky Harbor right at 70. We'll eventually warm, but it's going to be a more gradual warm up with a high of 87 today in Phoenix. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s up north. Compared to the 30-year average, you can see that in the top right corner, we're going to end up a little bit closer to that, with highs right around 85 to 87 degrees across the Phoenix metro area. Today, you'll notice that gradual warm up, temperatures in the 70s by 9 a.m., 80s by this afternoon, and then that high 87 degrees with highs in the mid 80s through the next several days and even into the weekend, 90s by Tuesday.